Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Airstrike and Apex Legends podcast. Today, we have an amazing, awesome guest today that we're going to be talking Apex with. Today, we have KillSwitch. How you doing today, Mr. Kill?
Doing pretty good, Llama. I'm just glad to be a part of all this.
Amazing, awesome. I guess we'll start out super simple here. What is your favorite map for this season of Apex?
I'm a Kings Canyon original.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to beat Kings Canyon. But with this season, Loba destroying Gold Town kind of put a wrench in everything. So
Yeah.
my favorite map for this season's got to go to World's Edge.
Yeah, I feel that definitely. Skulltown disappearing is since I've been playing since the beginning, and it's it definitely was a landmark for me. So yeah, do you like World's Edge just because it's more open too, or do you like just because you're
It
missing Skulltown?
it's got a very competitive feel to it. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
World's Edge is also a higher quality ranked match
Yeah,
where you're able to maneuver around enemy squads better, get angles better on people. It's more open. Third parties cut down a little bit just because of the size of the map, but other
mm-hmm.
than that, uh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. World's Edge. I mean, I kind of still like Kings Canyon, but who I kind of like both. Could deal with both, but I guess we'll move on here. What is your favorite weapon combo, weapon ammo type this season for Apex?
this season, my go-to has been either Hemlock Select Fire and Prowler,
Hmm.
or Hemlock Select Fire and Nine,
Yeah.
or just switch out the Hemlock with the G7, and it's good as gold.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the fully automatic gun's still really a favorite. Those burst weapons, the Prowler, the R9, still hitting for really good if you can control your aim, I think.
100%, 100%.
Yeah. So now, new season coming right around the corner, and Rampart is actually confirmed. What are you expecting from her?
I'm expecting a meta change.
Hmm.
Hopefully, they'll get out of the range of Revenant and Caustic and more into a maybe defensive and offensive combination
Yeah.
going into next season.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see that. A meta change could really be needed. The Revenant Caustic Crypto not too fun to play against at this moment. So I guess staying on the subject of Rampart, we know that Ash was introduced in the campaign, but she is only going to be a story mode probably for next season. Would you like to see her recover, get back to full strength, and be next season's or the following season's legend?
I feel like that would be really cool for Apex to include. I mean, they've already included so much of Titanfall into their game,
Hmm.
but I feel like that would be just an extra step of them adding more of Titanfall into Apex, and I'd like to see her as the next season's legend,
Yeah.
season 7. That'd be really cool. I don't know what her abilities would be, but that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and we will probably see some more story with her. Moving on to some gun stuff, the Spitfire got a recent buff that it has like 67 bullets now and has this new mod that can shoot special like paintball bullets instead. What are you thinking about this? Do you think it's too broken?
I think it is completely overpowered. More research into that mod. Not only does it change the bullets into basically paintballs, but it allows you to have more ammo in a mag and makes you reload faster.
Hmm.
And for a weapon like a Spitfire, I mean, even without the mod, with a 55 round clip with a purple mag and the hip fire capabilities of that gun, just to being able to hold down the trigger and just
Yeah.
spray want to. It's a little overpowered and too much.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's just like too much. Even with the fast reload, just seems like even with the fast reload, it's way too much. But increasing the mag size, I think they should only keep this for a few days and maybe not put this in next season.
Never again.
Yeah, I feel that. I guess we did talk a little bit about the meta next season, but you said you'd like to see maybe an attack and defense combo for next season's meta.
I'd like to see more of the skill cap meta.
Hmm.
Pathfinder Some people might disagree, but Wraith. I mean, Wraith is a skilled character,
Yeah.
especially now with her 1.2 second cooldown or 1.2 second activation speed on her phase ability. You know, and you'll see a lot of good players playing Wraith, Pathfinder,
Hmm.
Lifeline. I mean, just your more higher skill cap players, I feel like should take the meta to another level instead
Hmm.
of being locked inside of a building with a caustic
Yeah.
and pushing basically getting a second life with Revenant.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more skilled players get to the higher cap of like Pred and Masters
Yeah.
and campers, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean I think that's probably what most everybody wants. Nobody really it's not really fun to just camp in a building for an entire game.
Not at all.
So to fight that it's and like you said, maybe do you think Revenant nerf is needed next season?
100%. 100%. The unlimited range on his death totem, plus the fact that he gets sent back with not only full shields but 75%, 50% health.
Yeah.
And if on a good team, a good skilled team with a Revenant ult, you're gonna send in and you're gonna crush those guys whether you get sent back or not.
Yeah.
So then the fight's completely one-handed, and you're pushing in with basically full health to a
Hmm.
team that has just fought somebody. It's basically a third party of your own, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you think what would be a reasonable thing? Maybe 25 health and still put the range back on it?
I'd say 35 health because
Hmm.
25 health, yeah, Revenant's annoying, but you also got the counter of caustic, people putting
Yeah.
caustic on a rev ult, and if you get sent back with 25 health, if a caustic throws his ult on that totem, you're done for. You're not getting out of there before you're
Yeah.
25 health.
Yeah. You're totally right. And thinking about you main Bangalore in this current Apex season, am I correct?
100%.
Why do you like Bangalore?
She she works well with the team. Not
Hmm.
only good with kind of trying to prevent um third parties, or when a third party comes in, her airstrike. It's not as good as Gibby's, but with that recent damage buff to her airstrike, you don't want to get hit by it. Not
No.
only that, but it slows you.
Yeah.
Um her smoke, if you're getting sniped at by a team, any decent Bangalore player is going to be able to smoke that team. They're not going to be able to see you. You're going to be able to get closer, just masking your team's movements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but her 1v1 capabilities. I mean, you shoot at her, she gets double time. She moves fast. I mean, you got to the strafe speed, and it's pretty high. It's kind of hard to hit her. Um, but yeah, other than that, I mean, there's not much to it. Very, very basic character, but also a very fun character to play and a very aggressive character to play.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. And you were talking about her smokes. So if Bangler were like in a real life person, do you think she would like maybe use her smoke to like exploit like hide and seek competitions?
100%.
She would go all in, just smoke them out. Nobody could ever find her.
Oh yeah, and if somebody does find her, she just smokes and takes off with their double time.
Unless they have a digi threat, then she's in trouble.
Oh yeah, Digi threats and bloodhounds are not Bangladesh friends. Unless she has them on her team.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, we're actually gonna go look at a clip here of Mr. KillSwitch in Apex performing really well. So let's go take a look at it now.
Rings nearby, 1 minute till close. Taking fire! I'm spotted, taking fire.
Son of a good. Someone's got a death wish.
45 seconds till ring close on the hunt. Don't make me
And we're back from watching that amazing clip from KillSwitch. Wow, that was super great. Takes out one with the Peacekeeper, and then just that super awesome quick scope with the Kraber. Were you thinking you were gonna hit that there?
I wasn't, but at that point I knew there was a team left, and I knew there was a solo. I mean, I
Mhm.
knew he was solo, and at that point, I knew we had the game, and I just kind of wanted to go out with a little finesse, so I went for it.
Yeah, you went for it and you hit it. I mean, just an amazing, amazing play, and that one would definitely go down in the record books as a championship and a quick scope for the Kraber. Very, very nicely done, I gotta say. And I guess we'll move on here from the clip. We Rampart obviously going to be our new legend here, and she is going to have a turret, which we believe is going to be the first non-player like gun firing thing. So, do you think this will be super broken day one she's released?
I think that, just like a whole lot of things in Apex, when it gets introduced, there's going to be some nerfs, there's going to be some buffs to it. So it's either
Hmm.
going to be super broken or not good at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I mean, and speaking on Rampart, I mean, and you talked about the new ranked meta probably changing what you want it to change to. Do you think Rampart is going to be a needed legend for this season of upcoming ranked?
What I think she would be a needed legend, not necessarily, but would she be a very viable legend to have on her team?
Hmm.
100%. Her gun shield, being able to not take incoming fire from bullets and be able to send out your own bullets by yourself, and having to get that enemy team to come around that shield
Yeah.
to engage you, it's going to be very nice, very different. I feel like it's going to be a difficult add-on to the game, and people are just going to have to learn to play around it.
Yeah, I mean, do you think some Jibby mains might switch to Rampart for her gun shield?
They might, but I mean, you being you, I mean, people who have mained Jibby from day one, you
Yeah.
know, I feel like they're gonna mess around with her a little bit, play
Yeah.
with her for a little while, maybe become a secondary character if somebody picks Jibby. But I feel like most of them are gonna stick to their roots, and and when it comes to Gibby, his fortify is hard to beat. His gun shield's hard to beat. He's just an absolute unit. He's a tank. I mean, it's insane to play against them. 1v1s against them. You're going to hate life. If you win, you're going to be in very one shot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and he's also really a lot bigger, so I think me especially playing bigger legends, I'm used to playing bigger legends and not around smaller legends. So I think I'll probably stay Jibby, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, with you adding that comment in, yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's completely possible because you're right. The size difference. I mean, she looks like she has the build of a Lifeline or a Bangalore,
Hmm.
so that could be huge.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, we'll have to see. We don't know anything too much yet. But also another thought came up. It probably won't be released this season, but maybe a new consumable, like a throwing knife, that if you stick someone maybe 50 for a body shot, maybe 75 for a headshot, something like that, maybe more. What are you thinking about this throwing knife concept?
Uh, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be something new to add into the game. But as far as like throwing knives and stuff, I feel like they got that down with the Arc Star.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, I mean, Apex gets very dry patches
Yeah.
towards the end of the season. And with something new like that, I mean, it still gives people time to mess around with it, find out what they like about it, stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like it'd be a nice add on into the game.
And I mean, maybe even doing more just because, like, we know how hard arc stars are to stick, so hitting a throwing knife could be, like, huge. I mean, especially close range, it'd be super hard, so maybe a lot more damage than that.
Yeah, 100%.
So we'll see. Maybe they'll add it, maybe they don't. I mean, we have had the same three consumables since the beginning, so maybe they'll add one here, in one of these upcoming seasons. But so you know a lot about Bangalore. If she was a business person in regular life, do you think she would sell her smoke launcher blueprint?
Yes, 100%. You imagine how much money somebody like Caustic would pay for a smoke launcher?
Launching caustic barrels everywhere.
It's so broken.
Bangalore's like, nope, I sold it. I'm done. I made my money.
um, here y'all have to deal with the consequences of that.
She's like, nah, no Apex games. That's not enough money. I'll just sell the blueprint to my beloved smoke launcher. Yeah, that could be good. But obviously she's just a legend, just a fantasy character, sadly. But that is actually all the time we have today for the Airstrike podcast. My name is Llama77, and a huge, giant thank you to KillSwitch for coming on today. Is there anything else you have to say, KillSwitch?
No, Llama, I think that's it. Thank you for having me on. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure to keep dropping those airstrikes, everybody out there. And for everybody here, have a good night. Bye-bye.